Hey guys, welcome to the AppFix. In this video, we are going to discuss about the projects. The projects which are related to the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And today we are going to design a website in which we can change the images. Means we can make an image slider through it. Image slider which includes the two button, one to move forward, one to move backward and the image. And we are going to change that image. And first of all, you can add this project as a GitHub project for your profile, and we move through it. First of all, I have created an HTML page using the code snippet doc type HTML using an exclamatory mark and enter. And next, I have changed the title from document to image slider so that I can figure it out that it is an image slider website. Next, I have added a link in which in the href link section I have added the i.css file, and next in the script source I am added i.js file so that I can access my JavaScript and the CSS file. Next, I have created an image tag in which I have added the source, and I have took some images from the Pixabay and I have added only one image among them, and I have added the width of that image which is 70%, and I have added a selector ID which is the image. And this is how I created an image tag, and which is very easy. And next, I have created a button which is a HTML5 element, and I have created two buttons with the user events of on click, which is a DOM event, document object model event. And I have assigned the next function. I have assigned the function name, and here we have the next function, here we have the back function. Next, I have added the ID which are the selectors, next and the back, and I have added the text to those buttons so that we can able to figure it out what type of button it is. And this is how we created buttons and images. Next, I will go with styling them. First of all, I have took that image using the selector of hash image, and I have added that position equal to absolute, and I have added the transform translate -50 so that I can align the image in the middle of the page. As you can using this, you can align any of the element in the middle of the page, means exactly in the middle of the page. And here I have used the transform translate -50 and left equal to 50%, top equal to 50%. What it does, when I am saying translate -50, it is going to move the specific element -50% in the x-axis and -50% in the y-axis. When I say re-say that the left must be 50% and top must be 50%, we have already moved that to -50%. When I move them back forward to 50%, then it becomes 0%. Exactly, we are putting that image 0%, which is in the middle of the page. Therefore, this is how we add in the middle of the page. You can just copy it from the GitHub source. I will provide it in a description. And here we have the hash back. Well, it is button with the ID of a back, and I have added the same position absolute transform translate left top, but I want this button to be nearer to the left side. Therefore, instead of adding more of the left side or x-axis, I have added very less. I have added only 5%, which is going to be more towards the left side. And I have added height equal to 50%, width equal to 80%. I have added the background color and the font color of that button. And next, we have the next selector. In the next selector, we have added the same thing, but we have changed the left equal to 95%. When I say left equal to 95%, it is very nearer to right side. Therefore, I wanted it nearer to right side. Therefore, I have added the left equal to 95%, which is going to align everything as it is. Now, I am going to discuss about the JavaScript. The JavaScript file, which is an essential for this image slider, I am going to discuss that. Well, I have discussed that array is an object. The objects are used to store the data. Yes, here we are storing the data. Here I have list of some of the image file. we have first image file which is related to horse, and second image file which is related to the mountains, and third buildings, and fourth spaghetti. And this is how we have stored four image files in the array object. And this is how we store it in the array object. And I have declared an variable count equal to 0, and I have used two functions. Why I have used two function? Because in the starting of the HTML I have explained you that I have took two buttons and I have added the two functions, the next function and the back function. I'm creating that same function here. Here I am using the function next and function back. What it is going to do? When I call function next, means when I click the button, it is going to call this next function. When next function is called, it is going to add count plus plus. Means count plus plus means if it is 0, it is going to be 1. If it is 1, it is going to be 2. Whatever the value it has, it is appended by 1 when we use count plus plus. Therefore it is here 0, it is going to be 1 here. When it is 1, it is going to check if 1 is greater than or equal to image.length. Here we have the images. When I say dot length, it is going to give me total number of elements which are present in an array. We have totally 4 elements which are present in an array. Therefore it is going to check if 1 is greater than or equal to 4. No, 1 is not greater than or equal to 4. Therefore it is going to fail. Count is not equal to 0. Then it is going to this statement, document query selector hash image. Means we are calling that image tag and we are changing the src. And next we have images of count. When I say images of count, I already told you that now count become 1, and the count hasn't changed to 0 because 1 is not greater than 4. Therefore it is going to add 1 here. When it is going to add images of 1, the first element, this is the 0th index, this is the first index. This first index is going to be added as this image. And when I say next again, it is going to be 2. This count is going to be 2. 2 is checked here. 2 is greater than or equal to 4. It is false, therefore count will not become 0. And this 2 is going to be here and it become images of 2. Images of 2 means the second index. This is 0th index, this is first index, this is second index. And next, when I say when I click again, this count become 3. 3 is greater than 4. No, it is not. Therefore it is not going to execute this statement. It is going to here and it is going to add images of 3. Images of 3 means this is 0th, this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. And it is going to add this link here and the source become this one. And when I say click again, it is going to check. Now 3 become 4. It is going to check whether 4 is greater than or equal to images dot length. 4 is not greater than or equal to, but it is equal to. 4 is not greater than 4, but 4 is equal to 4 because we are added greater than or equal to. Therefore this count becomes 0 here. When this count becomes 0, it is going to add this first element of array to here, and which is going to be the first image. And this is how we go with the function next. When I am calling the function back, when we have count equal to 0, when I say count minus minus, it become -1. It will check if count is less than or equal to 0. No, -1 is not less than or equal to 0. Sorry, -1 is less than or equal to 0. First of all, it will check whether count is less than or equal to 0. -1 is less than or equal to 0. That is the truth. Then if it is truth, then count become images dot length -1. Images dot length means 4. 4 minus 1 is 3, and count become 3. When images of 3 is added here, this is 0th element, this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third, and third is added here. And this is how we go with the function next and function back. And this is how we go with it. Let's check it in a browser. When I just open it in a default browser, as you can have a look at here, we have the image slider. I just reload the whole site, and when I this is the next function, this button is the next, and it has the next function. When I just click next, it is going to show you the next image, and next image, next image, next image, and it is going to next image, next image, and this is back image, back image, back image, and this is how we create the image slider, and this is all about it.